Hey guys, it's Pseudonymist here, and this is what I think I'm gonna be calling the Misty Podcast.
Not a good.
Or if you guys have any other names, yeah, I know. And if you have any other names, please comment down in the description down below, and remember to follow me on my Instagram at Pseudonymist. And today we have my dear friend, the Christmas man himself, the guy I've been discussing over, the guy I've been chasing, the guy I've been hunting, Tamyth himself.
Hello. Help, because I need help. Okay, look, I've been going
Yeah.
just a teeny tiny bit on this I've been going just a bit like unhinged, as you have said before. But yeah, I
Yeah,
shall not
I've seen,
I
I've
shall not
seen.
agree or disagree on any theory that you have made till now. But I just say that.
Yeah, you said you're gonna talk about that
Yeah,
sometime
sometime
later,
later.
and
Yeah.
we're also gonna and there's also gonna be like another podcast episode where we're going to like talk about lore exclusive
Yeah,
stuff
because we have
later on. We still need to
yeah
work on that.
we still need to like progress on that. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, this is gonna
Yeah,
be
this is
exciting.
well, okay. Firstly, okay, the first topic we wanted to talk about was yeah, the Dream SMP.
Yeah, the Dream SMP. Okay, so I know we're gonna be judged by many people. Oh my god, you guys are dream stands. Oh
Look,
my god, you guys like do the weird stuff. Okay,
look,
look,
weird
nah.
stuff. Okay. Okay.
You know the weird stuff that's been going
Yeah.
on, like the weird fan art of like the miners that's been happening. That's like that's
It's not
pretty
funny.
that's pretty
It's
messed up.
not funny.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's not funny, but like it's been happening and something that is like hard to
Yeah.
digest. So the response that we have, it's naturally laughing. But honestly, let's talk a bit
Yeah.
from the beginning
Base.
of the Dream SMP, I guess.
Yeah. Okay. Firstly, how did we get into it? How did you get into it?
So how I got into it basically. So Peridot and Jay, they were the first people who used to watch it. They always used to reference it and stuff. And then at some point, I knew you started watching it, and then you were like, "Oh, this is like sort of good." And I was
Yeah.
like, "I like Minecraft. I like lore stuff." So I was like, "Okay, I'm gonna follow a certain YouTuber." I started watching, but I didn't really watch in order. I didn't know what to follow or which video to go after because I watched a lot of
Yeah.
Wilbur Soot and a
I
lot of
had to
Tommy in it.
help you with that.
Yeah, and then you told me to watch the Tommy VODs, which allowed me to watch like the videos in order. Links to those in the description
Yeah.
below, by the way.
I started watching it because Peridot, he kind of told me, like he told me that I'd like this kind of stuff. So basically, I started off with a Wilbur suit. Then when I finished that, I realized he wasn't uploading anymore. Of course, he had this 30-minute video later on. I started watching Tommy Innit's videos, and yeah, it went from there. Just started watching. Then I just downloaded Twitch exclusively to watch the Tommy Innit streams, and yeah, since then I've just been hooked.
Yeah, it's got a very good like lore setup and stuff that are explained.
I think it's good to say this, but before we start, there are spoilers. So if you haven't watched, basically to just sum up everything that happened, you have at the beginning Wilbur joining the Dream SMP. The Dream SMP has been, of course, um, so it's like a server for Dream, and it started off, I think,
Multiplayer online server.
yeah,
It's a survival multiplayer
yeah, the
server
multiplayer,
that Dream made
yeah,
to help smaller Minecraft YouTubers
and yeah, basically,
and Twitch
yeah.
streamers.
First of all, it started with the disc lore. Basically, there are these iconic discs, or just these like treasure discs, which are lore discs. So they're
Yeah.
really important to Tommy and Tubbo. And the thing is, we're referencing a lot of characters, but it's actually basically to kind of summarize the beginning. There is Tommy in it, Tubbo, Beam, Wilbur. That's for the beginning, and you have Sapna.
Yeah.
Yeah, George, but it doesn't. George like shows up later.
Goggy always shows
Yeah,
up later.
he always sleeps and is oblivion to everything. Yeah,
there's lore. Goggy is just not
Yeah,
there.
just not that. By the way, George not found is called Goggy. Because he wears goggles. They're not really goggles. Anyways, basically there's this disc arc where like Tommy and Dream and like Tommy and Tubbo are on the same side against Dream for these discs, and then you just have I think also at the beginning, you have a lot of wars and wars happening, and where I started off, I had to get this through context clues, all this information, but Wilbur joins the river, and basically. I think he makes a reference to Breaking Bad at the beginning because basically what they want to do is just make some unsolicited substances that can be
Yes,
used by
yes.
a man
Let's.
for some
This
stuff.
is gonna get.
That's
This is gonna
really
get us
yeah.
taken down if we like keep on talking about this.
If you want
Thank you for being sensitive.
like potions in Minecraft form, but like in real life, what they
Ah,
actually are
yes,
is
yes. Uh,
yes. Anyways, basically they want to get everyone's brewing stands because they knew if basically they got everyone's brewing stands, then no one can really craft potions, so thus they can make a
exclusive.
market. But it didn't really work. Yeah, it didn't really work out. Then this led to one of the first biggest wars because then Wilbur wanted to create a place that he called Lemanburg.
Yes.
Well, I'm talking a lot. I think I
Yeah.
can pick it off from here.
So this is where I started watching Lemanberg. I didn't know much about like the disc war. I didn't have much like knowledge about that. So Lemanberg was created originally as this empire of substances that started out as a small van for Tommy and Wilbur, and then they added more people in, and Lemanberg eventually turned into a nation for people who are European. That's
Not
no
American though.
Americans. They hate Americans. Full of British people and anyone who's
Um,
practically European. They were welcome to stay there.
yeah. Yeah, also but the thing is, Dream never really accepted Lemangburg as a country, so then you had one of the first biggest wars, which was the war for the independence of Lemangburg. Where basically, what happened is that they had this war, and Dream just filled, like, he basically rigged everything with TNT, and then you have a really iconic moment where Eric, which would be another character,
Edit.
Eric, no, my memory is fading.
I really want to say the line.
Yeah. I did get to say the line, but basically he betrays Lemanberg, and then he says the iconic line, which is repeated later on. The iconic line of,
It was never meant to be.
and then he just he pressed the button and like a lot of like, boo explosions and stuff. So basically, yeah, they just betray us, and then Dream and Tommy had this kind of like a one-on-one mano match.
I
Tommy,
think I'll like take some stuff from here because there are some
yeah,
stuff like you sort of skipped over some details. So,
yeah,
in the end of like the first Lemanberg War, Dream and his team won. Dream, Sapnap,
yeah.
Goggy, and they had practically won. And at this point, Tommy in it is just willing to sacrifice anything to get back Lemanberg. So with his passion, he decides to 1v1 Dream in an old Western cowboy style shootdown using each of the players having one bow and 5 arrows. So, in a very unclimactic war and expected result, Dream wins. But that doesn't really stop Tommy because Tommy had the discs after the entire disc war. So, what he decides to do is trade up the discs for the independence of Lemanberg. And that
And
is
then
practically the first arc.
I guess if you want, yeah, the
That's
big
like the origin. That's like
uprising
the
of
small.
Lemanberg,
That's like the build up.
the rise of Lemanberg. Yeah. Then you had the iconic line of "Yo, suck it, green boy," which is what everyone said to Dream. Suck
Yo,
it, green
suck a
boy.
green boy.
Yeah, that was written at the end of the Declaration of Independence of Lemanberg.
Independence by Wilbur Soot.
Yeah.
I
But
love Wilbur.
he makes everything so amazing. A lot of stuff happened. I don't think we can recap it all. But basically,
Yeah.
let's leave it off here. I think we can continue with this another time. But
Yeah.
basically,
Okay. So thing is, The thing is,
Yeah.
the lore is like so explicit and it goes into so many details and there's a lot of
Yeah.
character development. You can't really summarize stuff in like a short podcast episode,
Yeah.
but we
Yeah,
like tried it the
basically,
best we can.
yeah, we tried because like you still from here. I think we're just like halfway into it. Basically, how did it affect you? Like, because for me, I was always on the edge of my seat. What about you?
It was definitely like
Yeah,
interesting, but I guess like the suspense it sort of like died down with like the more recent arcs, especially with characters that are now
ghostly. Yeah,
gone, and we have like some funny characters that appeared like Mexican Dream.
exactly.
That's a whole other topic. That's a
That's a
whole
whole
other
another
topic.
topic. We can't go into that. You have to watch it.
It needs its own episode.
Yeah.
So the Dream SMP is just so good.
Honestly, we can't explain this.
We literally cannot explain this.
Okay,
Okay.
I think we'll go
Conclusion.
into this another
Conclusion. Yeah, yeah.
podcast.
We'll just
Yeah,
do this some
conclude.
other time. Conclusion. Dream SMP is good if you want like, if you like anime, if you like character development, if you like good shows. I think you should watch Dream SMP. It's just a bunch of friends on improvising and with lore.
Yeah. Basically, yeah, to me it's fascinating that it's done live, and to me it's better than any Netflix show I've just ever seen. It's better than anything. Anyways, now let's go on to the other segment or the other topic we want to talk about, which was YouTube.
Yeah.
Well, how do you want to start this?
How do I really want to start this? So practically, I started YouTube like 8 months ago. I'm getting so close to my 1 year anniversary, and I just want to talk
Yeah,
about
that's
how
good.
like this affected both of us because I started YouTube and
Yeah,
then you started YouTube, and I really
yeah,
want to. I'm sort of thankful for what I have right now for this like channel. It's been something really like nice to do, filming videos, interacting with like some people, and even like the different people that interact with me through comments. It's just like nice to see that I have some support. I still have only 45 subscribers. Like, given that, I still really like the thing that I do, filming videos. I've been like inspired since I was young. I started out watching like nerf videos and stuff, and I was like, so that was like pretty cool back then. And like very very old days. I don't know if you used to like watch nerf videos back then.
yeah. I think I used to. Yeah,
Old YouTube was like
Mm.
so different, but it was so
Yeah,
nice for like our age and like our spectrum, I guess, and
yeah.
it
I think it
inspired
has
us to like do
evolved with
this.
us.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
evolved with us, and that like, and I wanted to be a YouTuber, but like this thing is like difficult to do, and like you. Like you have a private life and like you should keep your private life to yourself, but I'm like, nah, now I'm like 16, almost 17, and I was like inspired by those stuff when I was like 7 years old. Now here I am. I have my own YouTube channel. I'm like running it
Yeah.
with a couple of friends. I have you as well that I'm featuring often and I'm talking about with
Yes.
you. This is like something really good. So I started eight
We
months
have
ago.
sat down and like discussed, like
Yeah,
sat a lot of times and discussed a
we've
lot of
discussed a lot
stuff.
of stuff. So I've sat down for 8 months on YouTube while you started more recently, like a
Yeah,
couple
like a
months ago. Like
month.
no,
I
slightly
think
more. Hell no, slightly
has
more.
it been 2 months? I think it's been like 1 month and a half to 2 months.
No, it's been sort of
I,
longer.
ah,
Time just flies by. Believe
yeah,
me,
I
time
think
just
so.
flies by.
But basically, however long I've started, it's been like I didn't even know I could get to like 33 subscribers in such a short span of time. And well, the thing is, I'm trying to well. I think one of the things that has inspired me is just this like basically like I think one of my biggest like things has like given me like this power to like look deeper into stories and like be able to write like somewhat of kind of stories, which is what I'm trying to do with my ARGs, is to write some kind of like storyline. I think it's the Dream SMP because there is the story wise and lore wise it's affected me so
This still
yeah
links to the Dream
it's
SMP.
yeah, it links to the. I don't know how it does, but it just drove me to like write and look at stuff in a different way. Like even some of the like ways of thinking or the ways of presenting that I do comes from that. Like I mostly give like 50% of the credit just to Wilbur and and the phenomenal writing gone into the Dream SMP. Um, like Yeah, and well, where are we headed then? Like, what do we have anything planned that we can
Anything
talk about?
planned like
I know we have
right
some
now?
stuff planned that we can't talk about,
No,
but
no,
what can we talk
that's
about?
another episode. That's like a future
Yeah,
episode from now. So at the time that
yeah,
I'm recording this with you, I'm gonna be dropping
yeah.
a video like soon, since the people on my Instagram poll, which I'm gonna pull up soon, practically accused me of being lazy when I asked them, "Do you think I've been slacking off, or do you think I've been actually working on that stuff?" I'm gonna pull up the poll like later on
How much is it
and
now?
editing.
I vote you're lazy.
Yeah, yeah, I know. And you're gonna regret this. I've been working on a lot of stuff, and this podcast is like
Yeah, I know.
proof that I've been working on stuff. So
Yeah, yeah,
you can't really like say stuff, and I have like a lot of
yeah.
things releasing. I've shared a lot of stuff with you.
Mhm. Yeah. Yeah, and I think yeah. As like also as you pull up the Instagram poll to see how much it's now. For me, I've directed my channel more to my mystery, and well, the thing is, I had some stuff planned, but just like just stuff in my private life, like it's been hectic these past like couple weeks. So I've been like, because I thought like by now, because I would have ended one of the first, like if you want seasons or like chapters in the story, but like
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's been a lot of hectic stuff. I still have, I think, if we're expecting, I still have 3 more videos left, and yeah, honestly, the support that I've been getting is so amazing, and especially from the Reddit. Like without Reddit, I'd have like 20 views. And then like with the Reddit,
Yeah.
my videos go up to 75 to 50 views. I'm so
Oh yeah,
thankful.
yeah, and like the first videos, you have like 330 views on your like lore video, and I have like
Yeah,
272 on that.
yeah. The Reddit is just amazing.
Even though like the
Like,
time watched on there is not very much, but it's still like a very
no,
high
for me,
view
it's
count.
done. It's done bits for me.
Yeah, I need a bit more. Honestly, I'm struggling on some of that stuff, which is why
Yeah.
I'm making my videos shorter. And I'm a variety YouTuber, which makes it
Mm.
even harder because I have different content and a lot of different perspectives to look at. It's usually people usually stick to one thing and they keep on doing like the content around that one thing. I don't want to put myself necessarily in that box, and I want to like do different types of content. That's why I sort of like have a problem in my growth, I guess.
Yeah, I get why, but for me, yeah, the thing that would appeal more to me is that kind of like, because I have like a certain thing I want to do, a certain goal I want to reach, certain story I want to tell, and just reaching that like would be like really good for me.
That would be really amazing. It would honestly be amazing for like us to blow up maybe in like next year or somewhere near that. We'd have like 1,000 subs, maybe in like next year or like the year afterwards.
Uh,
We just really want. I just sort of want to like blow up on the platform because this is something I like to do. Honestly,
if I can get like for me, if I can get 100, when I get 100 subs, that's gonna be sickest thing ever, because I know like 100, like I'm just imagining 100 people in one room and all those people are watching. Um, but if we're done long term, then yeah, 1,000 subs would be phenomenal,
yeah,
especially for growth wise.
I'm thinking of doing something
Okay,
on
yeah,
50
I
subs.
wanted to, yeah, I had this another question. How do you look at YouTube? Because for me, I look at it from different aspects. I love writing them, I love producing them, I love filming them because I put so much emotion and effort into it. But there's also another aspect, just analyzing those, looking at those, and seeing how it does. What about you? Do you like pay like a lot of analytics?
A lot of attention into analytics. Like it's definitely important to see how your video is doing, like to check up on it often. But if video is not very successful, I mean, I'm human. I'm bound to make mistakes. So like, sorry, I guess, or something. I mean, I'm still gonna like keep on uploading
No,
videos.
no, because it depends on every person and how they want to look at it. Like a single person can look at like multiple things in like different ways, because it depends on like what. So yeah, what is your goal for YouTube? Like I think that's a good way to perceive it.
Yeah, my goal is I want to try to blow up, but still keep YouTube as a side thing. As you see, like I don't upload as often as like the newer YouTubers. They like upload like one video a day. I upload one video a week, and I want to try and stick to that consistency. Except for the fact that I have a private life and I'm 16, 17. I'm almost
Yeah.
going to university. I'm gonna have like career stuff to think about, and there's like the whole pandemic stuff going around outside and not really having a normal childhood as some people would like call it. It just makes stuff a bit harder, but I really enjoy doing this, which is why I strive to be decent at least at it. Right now my content is probably not like the best, but there are some videos I'm proud of, like the Crash Bandicoot video. Links to that in the description, by the way.
Yes, yeah. At some point, like, yeah, because like for me the goal is to just like be as successful as I can be, and I think importantly, just I think a person needs to put as much effort. Let's say if you put everything into it, at some point you're gonna get to some like extent successful. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like a very good theme or lesson that you can like pick up from something, is that like do what you love and like try to keep on doing it. If you like want to get successful, you'll eventually, maybe if like you're lucky, you're gonna get there, but just keep on working on something only if you enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, then don't do it. That's like one of the most important pieces of advice I'd have for any YouTubers that are gonna grow up. Just do YouTube if you want to pursue it as a passion, as something you want to do. Don't feel forced into doing it. Don't do it involuntarily, because it's really gonna get stale. I don't want to explain
Yeah.
the amount of time I sat editing some videos, like the Crash Bandicoot video. That took a lot of time to edit.
Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine, and it's just that if a person wants to do YouTube, the firstly like you just have to know why they're doing it and what their goals are, because when you have a goal, it's much easier to like put everything around.
I think this is like a good point to end this off. This is like a good note to finish this episode with,
Oh
and
yeah, I think we discussed a lot.
yeah,
Yeah.
we discussed a lot, and there's gonna be some editing. I'm gonna cut out some stuff because the Dream SMP was very, very long, but I'm still like gonna try to keep as much as
Yeah,
I
it
can.
was.
The power of editing.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
the
don't worry, you
power
guys
of
are not.
editing.
Yeah, but you guys are not gonna miss much, and I really do hope you enjoyed this with Tamyth, of course. Tamyth, like, got any
Yes.
like other thing to say? Anything to plug? Plug it right now. Go.
My YouTube channel, the description, I don't know if there's an iCard, explosions on screen.
I don't know if that's gonna get edited. I don't know. I can't do Wonders Boy. I have an iPad. That's what I got. But anyways,
Well,
I
you
hope
have
you
to work
guys
it out.
enjoyed.
If he does not put explosions on screen right now, then, thus by substitution, this podcast shall not do as good as it should be, as it should do.
Fine, fine. I'll try to figure something out. Anyways, guys, this has been Pseudonymist
Yeah.
featuring the lovely Tamyth. Thank you for being here one more time, and I'll see you guys in the next episode of the Misty Podcast. Bye, guys.